Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, with a special video on the Heritage Edition for the 2023 Ford Bronco and the Ford Bronco Sport. So they are out. We weren't sure. 23 model year order banks and order guides came out for the Bronco Sport without any Heritage Edition trims, and I even said, well, whenever it launches that, if that's not available, it's probably not going to be until next year. But here we are, a week. But it's about a week after they launched. Now we have a Heritage Edition, not only for the Bronco Sport now, but also for the Bronco. So we're going to talk about it in this video. But of course, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe over to the channel and hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So let's dive in and talk about these two editions. So we do have a special edition model that's available for the Bronco lineup, including the Bronco 2-door, the Bronco 4-door, and the Bronco Sport. And Ford will build just 1,966 units of each of the Heritage Limited Edition models. They're going to have a very limited edition that's going to be available in only 1,966 units for this model year. So pretty cool here. So we do have the 2023 Bronco Sport Heritage and Heritage Limited Editions models that are available to order right now. And then coming up, when they open up the order banks for the Bronco 2-door and 4-door, they will go on sale. They did say here the initial orders will be prioritized for current Bronco order holders awaiting their vehicle, and the orders will be open to all customers next year. And they did say next year. It does make that sound like that they're not going to open up the order banks for new orders, for new retail orders, until the beginning of the year, since it says next year. So we'll just have to see how that works. So, but anyway, that is going to be out this year. So let's talk about these. So let's break these down and talk about them individually. First, talking about the Bronco itself, the 2-door and 4-door versions. Now this is going to be available, and we'll talk about the Heritage and Heritage Limited separately here. So the Heritage models are going to be highlighted with a two-tone paint job that includes a signature Oxford white accents, including a modular hardtop. We've been waiting for a white hardtop, and here it is. It's going to be part of this Heritage Edition. Also, an Oxford white grille features the race red Ford lettering instead of the Bronco lettering. 17-inch alloy Heritage wheels painted in Oxford white and a body side stripe. So that's pretty cool and how that's going to look. It will have a squared fender flares that are inspired from the 1960s era, with Sasquatch width providing coverage for the nearly 2-inch wider track. So a powder-coated steel-capable front bumper with a built-in recovery points and integrated fog lights are going to be standard. So the Heritage Limited models will also add the Heritage black painted 17-inch Heritage wheels with classic dog dish centers, plus an Oxford white painted outer lip. I call it an outer lip for a more retro look there. So now inside on the Heritage Editions, plaid cloth seats, an Oxford white instrument panel, center console badging, and exclusive front and rear floor liners. And the Heritage models will come standard with the Big Ben series equipment and features. So they're basing it off of the Big Ben and then giving you some other features for the Heritage. So it'll include the 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine with a 7-speed manual transmission or the available 10-speed automatic transmission. And don't forget that the 2.3 gives you 300 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. And the Sasquatch package will be standard on these, on the Heritage Edition. So you'll have the high-performance off-road stability suspension, that Haas 2.0 system with long travel Bilstein position-sensitive dampers with in-stop control valves and 35-inch Goodyear mud terrain tires that give it an increased ride height between those two. So, and also don't forget, as part of the Sasquatch, you're going to have the Dana front and rear electronic locking axles with the 4.7-to-1 final drive ratio that are included in that Sasquatch package. Now, the Bronco Heritage Edition is available in 5 paint options for this year, while the Bronco Heritage Limited Edition is exclusively available at launch in Robin's Egg Blue, which is a throwback to the color based on the Arcadian blue that was available at the original Bronco launch in 1966. And also the color Yellowstone metallic, which is based on the 1971 Ford color Prairie Yellow, which is planned for late availability for 2023. So keep that in mind. And then Peak Blue they're talking about is planned for the 2024 model year. Now let's talk about the Heritage Limited Edition. Again, we did talk a little bit about the exterior styling. Let's talk about a little bit more. The Heritage Limited Edition models will have increased capability because they'll be based off the Badlands series. So it'll basically be Badlands equipment and features. So including what you normally see on that extra one of the different packages. So they haven't told us the specific breakdown on all the equipment, but it will include the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine. Of course, that does give you 330 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque with a 10-speed automatic transmission. And the limited edition will also receive features like the metal Bronco script fender badging, leather-trimmed vinyl plaid seats with white and race red accent stitching, and unique Heritage Limited console badging as well. So pretty cool on how that's going to look. Now let's talk about the Bronco Sport for a second, because that is available right now, and we'll be doing some videos that go over all the equipment that's included. So this is just kind of an overview of the package itself. So on the Bronco Sport, they will feature a signature Oxford white accents, including unique painted roof to mimic the original Bronco style. Unique Oxford white heritage grille, of course, giving you the race red Bronco lettering. So this will have the full Bronco instead of just the Ford on the front. Oxford white 17-inch alloy heritage wheels and body style stripes. Now both versions will include interior touches such as plaid cloth seats, a navy pure instrument panel with Oxford white accenting and Ben for the accenting on the Ben and the door ring. And cloth seats feature the heathered navy pure with plaid inserts and race red and robin's egg blue accent stitching on the interior. There will be on the Molly strap. It's going to be cool. It will have those are on the back of those front seats. They'll get the navy pure straps and race red zipper grips, which is pretty cool. Now, like the full-size Bronco, the 23 Bronco Sport Heritage Edition is built on the Big Bend series. So it'll come with the 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine, and it will give you 181 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. And will also feature the Haas suspension. So with increased ride height, unique tuned front struts with hydraulic rebound stops and designed to provide off-road capability. Plus, it'll have, in addition to that, 46 millimeter diameter monotube rear shocks, anti-roll bars, and uniquely tuned springs, which help with that off-road comfort when you're driving off-road. Now, the terrain management system will still offer that same 5 GOAT modes that go over any type terrain, is that acronym, and that's going to be available, of course, just like it was in the Big Bend and the normal, Eco, Sport, Slippery, and the Sand modes. Will be available in 7 paint colors, including Robin's Egg Blue, while the Heritage Limited Edition is exclusively available in Robin's Egg Blue, Yellowstone Metallic, and Peak Blue. So you have one of those colors available in the Heritage Edition, which is pretty cool. Now, the Heritage Limited Edition does include the metal Bronco script on the front fender badging and larger 29-inch all-terrain off-road tires for more aggressive, deeper tread for improved off-road traction. Now, the Heritage Limited Edition also upgrade to leather trim seats and include the Oxford white door inserts and unique center console badging. And they will be built on the Badlands series. So take the Badlands and add these features onto it. So you're going to have that 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine that gives you 250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque. Now, we'll also include the advanced 4x4 system with the twin clutch rear drive unit with differential lock. And you'll get 2 more GOAT modes. You'll get a mud rut mode and you'll get a rock crawl mode. So pretty cool. So available on the Bronco or Bronco Sport is this Heritage Edition. Now let's talk about pricing. The the Bronco Sport Heritage Edition starts at $34,245, get it right, and the Heritage Limited Bronco Sport will start at $44,655, whereas on the 4-door, 2-door, the Bronco Heritage will start at $44,305 and a Heritage Limited at $66,895. So there you have it. There's some of the kind of the general specifics of that. Now, again, we do have the order guides for the Bronco Sport, for the Heritage and the Heritage Limited, so we'll be going over those. I just finished up the Badlands Edition, which is being edited as we speak right now in the background behind me. So that's being edited. So then we're going to start today. I'll probably start recording the Bronco Sport Heritage trim, standard equipment plus optional equipment, our complete guide videos on the Heritage and the Heritage Limited Editions. here shortly. So just when I thought I was done with Bronco Sport, we have a couple more videos that'll be coming. So be looking for those. And then when we get information at the end of the month, which are saying that order guides will be available on the 4-door and 2-door Bronco by September 1st, when we'll be doing videos on those as well. So be looking for that, and may even start with the Heritage Editions because it's new, but I'll be putting those videos out as well. So as you can tell, if you're wanting to stay tuned on different Ford product information and updates, you want to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So hit the red subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so you get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the video and the content as well as the channel. And don't forget, you can find us on social media. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Oh, almost forgot. If you're wanting to order a Bronco Sport, Heritage, or Heritage Limited, then we can order those for you here. We are doing MSRP pricing on both of those for this model year. So we're not doing any kind of price increase on those limited editions, even though they're limited to only less than 1966. We are doing MSRP pricing. So reach out to us. We do free shipping as well. If you want to find out more information about that, you can call us 785-823-2237. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. So pretty good content and pretty good little package is included here, and kind of a throwback to 1966. So good job for Ford here. And so again, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Until the next one, we'll see you later.